No, 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 you're probably right. They have been leaning more towards the series lately. And I feel like that's how they're vetting. I feel like that's how they're vetting. They're vetting some of their blockbusters. Okay. Oh, dude, yeah, he's not your. Again, dude, he was. Yeah, yeah, he's like an anti-hero. You know, he's a hero, but like he really only goes after like probably severe bad guys, and yeah, I don't know. He's just like he's you know. Yeah, right. Like he's you know. You're not arresting the people he goes after, you know, probably. You know, there's not much of them left. He's gonna Dexter their ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, for reals. He's gonna, like, grind their bone to make, you know, his bread kind of shit. Like Hansel and Gretel style. It's like, for sure. I'm stealing my Kayla's Rochers. We'll see if she notices. I'll try to put the sticker back on you, right? Take a center one. Oh, let me get the center one out so it's less than conspicuous. She won't notice. Good, she'll never know. Oh, yep, probably gonna be a series then. I'm waiting on my boy to fuck around, hit me up again, be like, bro, 2 ounces, 150. Like, bro, I still don't want them. I still don't want them, my guy. Like, it's dry. It's really dry. See, if it's still, like, if they jarred it right, it'd be okay. But it's bad enough that it's a little on the stimmy side. The weed he's got. It's just a little stimmy. And not in a good way. You know, like, there's stems to that weed I gave you, but, like, when you break that up, they're not a pain in the ass to get out of the weed. There's not a ton of them. It'll be like one running through the bud. You know? It'll be like one running through the bud, whereas this one, there's, like, all these, like, they're like sticks. Like, all around the bud, and, like, this weird, like, skeletal, like, protection. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like borderline. It's like weird, like, Rego bud. Almost, you know? It's like loud that wants to, it's like loud that wants to be loud, but it grew into Rego. You know? It's like Rego weed that wants to be loud, but just can't fucking get there. Like, it made it past Rego, you know? But it's just like, you're just like, what the fuck is this? Like, you can't even call it mids. It's just like, what is this? What is this? Not quite regs, not quite mids. It's not quite poop, but not quite good. Just leaves you confused and high. And a weird taste in your mouth. That's the one thing I can say about Josh. I've never hit a point where I'm smoking anything I've got for him where I'm like, oh my god, this is just gross. You know? Like, yuck. You just hit a point where you're like, I want to smoke something different. You know, like, You want to call? What do you got? It's over there. Come on, babe. I don't know what she's doing. She may be pooping. Poop. What papers are you using? Oh, God. I could have gave you a pack of almonds. You should have said something. Yeah, I'd have gave you a pack of almonds, dude. I got, fuck, boxes lasted me like 2 months, 3 months now. I just refuse to buy them like that. That's like, even if I didn't roll joints like that, I would never buy fucking packs of papers again. Fuck that. Fucking charge me $2 fucking a pack. Fuck that, I'll buy a whole box.
Look, Dad. Look.
Oh, I use a bench. Yeah, it's I wish I could roll. I'm not. My hand's too fucked up for that anymore. If I'd have rehabilitated my hand like I was supposed to, maybe a little different, but I just don't care anymore. I just didn't smoke with people that played that, oh, you can't roll? Well, then you're not supposed to smoke. Bitch, okay, you ain't hitting this good weed then. I'm out. Bye-bye. I did not steal a Roche. That is not the wrapper from your Roche thing. That was just a ribbon thingy from something gold colored. Who the fuck are you talking to? Uh-oh. I mean, that's really good weed. It's kind of, even when you don't like somebody, it's almost like protocol to rub it in their face and be like, check this, you want to hit this? Here, check this out. You know, and then they're like, ooh, that's pretty good. And you're like, yep, it's mine. You can't have no more either. That's not his best either, so... I wish I had some of his best, that way I could, like, really, like, be like, oh my god, look, you know. But that's really good weed. I just wish it tastes better. I wish it tastes better.
You need it. What are you putting over here? Put it on the back.
Oh, it does. I just see, again, like, I've smoked so much of his weed. I know what he's capable of. Kind of like, let me get my hands on some of that fritter. Let me get my hands on some of that fritter. Smell alone, I tried, it didn't. Oh, I could have just joined. I don't know why I didn't. I know, I just said that. I don't know why I didn't just. Yeah, that fritter though. Like, smell alone, you'd smell it like, oh my god. It's like that shit, man. Oh, dude, that taught me everything I know, Nick. Taught me everything I know. He helped me find my passion for it. Like, I realized that, like, I always felt, you got, like, pothead burnout kind of people. And, like, you got people that, like, really appreciate the plant. I knew I was one of those. I just wasn't like, I didn't understand the level of it. And it was like, me and him talking about the shit, he was like, you should grow. He was like, you'd be a good grower, I bet. I was like, over time listening to him and then investing in myself, it was like, alright, dude, I see. This shit is dope. Once you get at a level like that, though, growing like that, I see why he just, like, he gets any little problems to a certain shit, he just kills the plant. He's like, fuck that. Like, there is not gonna be no inferior, nothing come from him. It's just not happening. Something not go right, like genetic-wise, you can't avoid that. But it's not gonna be some shit where like, oh yeah, it was like a weak plant from get-go. Like, oh no. No. Don't do weak genetics around these motherfuckers, man. They don't play that shit. Nothing but the best. I love that he's still into phenoming too. It's oh that yeah, that's oh yeah, his I've had a couple people that like claim they're smokers too, and I'll fuck around and like sell them some of his weed, or you know, I'll be like, what the fuck was that? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, that shit was stronger than a bitch. Like, I had to mix that. Like, what? There's just what? Like, you must be a lightweight. Like, I smoke every day. Like, what, a joint? That motherfucker used to have me. He used to have me so high back in, bro. When I don't get high like that anymore though. But man, I'll be over there fucking hanging on him, dude, just for a few minutes. He had me so stoned. God damn, dog. He was always pulling out like the best of this shit he had, just to show off though. Like, let's smoke later. Smoke one of these with me. God damn. He'd be like, that's my PR right there. That's my personal.
Battle Royale. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the
I'm glad.
zone.
You're lucky. That was my personal, but that's okay. I can get more. I can get more. I hope he'll give me the same deal on some more, because I know I ain't got no more breath, but that's okay. I'll make him, motherfucker. He needs me. He knows it. I know he knows it. Never throw it in his face or hold it over his head, though. But he better fucking give me it. He better give me a decent deal, fucker. He knows I'll bend over backwards and try to, help him get rid of stock if I can, though. Like, and I don't expect shit for it, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta give me shit.
Grab that armor.
Like, I don't want no free handout, nothing. I just do it out of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just 100 being good dude. He's been good to me over the years. He could have been fucking different, that's for sure.
Gas mask, anyone?
Only thing I can give him shit about is fucking letting his ex fucking kind of like twist his ear. Like, I was always looking out for him. She didn't have to confirm. I know that bitch didn't like me. I don't have to fucking... Ashley. I don't think she liked Josh's ex. I don't think she liked either of us. All over me fucking hitting him up about them bikes that day.
Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy UAV
Huh?
active.
She is stuck up. No, you're right there. I'm just saying though, it was like... Well, that... When he was telling me too, he was like, oh, he was, because I told him about that. He was like, fuck her. He was like, dude, he was like, that bitch is so fucking two-faced. He was like, oh, had a problem with me taking fucking opiates. He was like, had a problem with me taking opiates my ass. He was like, if I bought lean, she'd sit that shit all night with me. He was like, but fucking didn't like it when I took pills because she didn't like taking them. I didn't know that. I'm like, what? He was like, oh yeah, that fucking whore. He's like, she loves fucking promethazine. I'm like, oh wow. Here. God damn it.
Airstrike target right here.
Enemy dropping into
Oh damn. I don't know, on the ridge, on the ridge. Ridge, ridge, ridge. Stop it, Jimmy.
Precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
God damn it. Arrgh.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Made the top 25. Nearly there.
I downed one of them. God damn it. No, you're fine. It dropped me really fast. Yeah, I know. I killed one. Or well, I downed one of them. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, it's a boomerang, son. Mom's right. That's a boomerang.
Enemy UAV active.
There.
If they kill you, it's over. Get it
I was
done.
gonna try to go to loadout and fucking come right back, but...
God damn, I just grabbed the wrong fucking ball.
Enemy soldier nearby.
God damn it.
It's just you and them. Finish it.
Good night. What did I tell you when I gave you that cop? What did I tell you? What did I tell you when I gave you that cop? Good.
Damn!
Five
Go.
left.
No.
Yeah, they did.
Dragonfly likes the puppy.
Mommy, I threw him cup and it's great.
Yeah, you
Check
fine.
weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
It's kind of cute that he grabbed that the way he did, didn't hurt it. Get off me. Yeah, cool.
Go, Liam. Good night.
Wow.
I don't care.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh no.
Good night. I don't care. No, we need to go left. I said go too bad.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh no. You got something in your cup.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Junior needs to quit being such a dictator with fucking what's on. I said Junior needs to quit being such a dictator on what's on the TV.
That BB set off, is Liam fucking going to bed. I told him I gave him that fucking cup. He was going
Hostile
to bed.
dropping into the area. Watch
Now
the
he wants to do that shit. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm going to bed, I'm tired. And now he wants to pull that shit because he got what he wants. Go to bed. Give me your cup.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No, you're not making my grenade.
Under heavy rain. Taking a lot of heat. Coming.
Watch the skies.
What? I didn't know that, or else I wouldn't have ate one out of your thing. I haven't seen any, I just grabbed one out real quick. It sounded good.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
It's not like it'll go stale like that, it's fucking...
Practice is over. The real fight begins now. Battle Royale. All right, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Enemy dropping into the AO. Execute all targets in the AO.
Oh, shit.
Enemy UAV active.
My regards.
Enemy UAV active.
Bullshit, dude.
Enemy soldier nearby. Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
They're above us.
And you need that air support.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Allied UAV overhead.
Fuck.
Damn.
I need to do that.
Looks like it hurt. Contact happening here.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. 25 are left. Keep your eyes peeled. Tracking them.
Somebody jumped off the back, be careful.
guy.
Is he in there?
You're not done yet.
We got enough.
Heading this way. Cash here. Take what you need.
Loadout drop headed your way. Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV active. You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy
Somebody
UAV active.
sniping from fucking bio. Gotta be.
They're shooting me.
God damn it.
Enemy UAV active.
Fuck. My arrow just I had a crossbow and it
Target is
disappeared
definitely
when I
not
reloaded.
friendly.
Dude, what the
Did you take that off of somebody, maybe?
What?
Did you take that streak off
Enemy
of somebody?
UAV active.
Oh, no, now it's showing up, but it's not showing. What the fuck? I gotta play it bot. When I'm gonna drop those plates, I'm gonna drop the
Enemy UAV active.
Grab that armor, will you?
Enemy UAV active.
Drop your 3 plates.
Gas is
and I'll
moving.
drop the armor back.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Tread carefully.
Enemy here.
There's people around us. Yeah, they're on the back. They're on the back.
Not bad, bud.
Oh, there's one in here!
Team swipe. I don't know. I don't know.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I say I wouldn't worry about your guns
New
if
safe
you grab
zone
your perks.
highlighted.
It's gonna give you your guns back
Fire
anyway.
sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying, but you get your perks with your guns.
Babe, I don't have a tracker now.
Babe, I just got a loadout. That's what I'm saying. I bought a loadout. I said I had enough. Fuck. Yeah, I left my ammo box out
More
there.
armor right here.
Fuck. Alright, we gotta get ready to move anyway. 27 seconds.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy UAV active. UAV active. You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy UAV active.
Marking the enemy target.
Yeah, I knew there was somebody still there.
Gotta get to the safe zone.
Yeah, they were in the front window. They just jumped though.
We gotta move, man.
I know. Oops, wrong one. I thought that was a bomber.
You don't have all day. Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Fuck. Good gondola. Oh, you'd have to get on in a certain way. It's sketchy.
Got movement.
It seems like nobody's up here, is there?
Oh, you went up there.
I'm checking. I'm still on it. I didn't like go up there. I said it seems like, yeah.
Losing ground. Move it.
They were in front though, and there's people up there.
Marking the enemy target.
Tracking them.
Oh my god! Get up!
Oh my, dude, I fucking flipped to my wrong gun. I fucked up. That was my bad. No, we won't. Well, I mean, yeah. I'll just roll another one. Down below, down below, down below, down below, down below.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Right here with me, let me blow it, and I blew it. I'm 2 pieces with my tools up. Up and down up, coming and blue, old money grown up, yeah. He's down. I'm in the treehouse. Okay, leave out. I'm 2-3, peace up. Stomp on the yellow.
Hostile drones into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He said I got pancaked. Dude ran me over.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Break it down, roll it up, and get high. Okay, you know, getting old. I'm being had that crack, hear it in my bone. In another zone. Oh my, I'm a shooting star, like I'm trying the sky. My eye, as I was walking by. That's that, I'm hotter than that. He said I'm hotter than wax stabs. That's pretty hot. Shit. Dude, I like Doobie a lot. Yeah, Kurt, and it's up full of dirt. You should be right here with me, but you blew it. And I blew it. I'm two-piece with my tools up. I'm blown up and blown up. I'm a young bull, old money grown up. Yeah, yeah. Peace out. Fuck her and leave out. Peace out.
Enemy soldier nearby. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
Put the weed in the grinder. Break it down, roll it up and get higher.
Battle Royale. Alright, soldier.
He said I'm on that cane like I'm getting old. I've been had that crack, hear it in my bones.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh yeah?
Targets are up. Take them out.
Oh fuck, it's cold. Oh yeah, nice. Sweetness. Oh no! What a cruel world, they shot me. First name Kurt. You should be right here with me, but I blew it. You blew it. Two-piece with my tools up.
Bounty target identified. Have a little fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Peace out. Stomp on the yellow.
Oh my god, dude.
I swear, let me find out Tom's fucking looting all bad again, and that's why he's like dropping hella weed price, because he's trying to get high. I'm gonna fuck him out. Up the trip, I'm in a rock, bitch, I'm hotter than a rock, yeah. Bitch, I'm hotter than a grinder. Break it down, roll it up and get higher. Put the weed in the grinder. Break it down, roll it up and get higher. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta get out of there. Alright, get out of here, is that what you're telling me? Well, Nick's up here. There's wax stabs. That. Taylor just assassinated somebody. Get out of there, babe.
Oh my god.
Where? Oh, okay. He's okay.
Oh, one shot now. Okay.
Under heavy rain here.
You probably let everybody go past and make it go. Before you start, maybe.
Should have had me, buddy. You fucked up. God damn it, he's a combat bow. It's a combat bow. I was hoping it was air strike. I could have did more with that. Funny doing ups, it's that bitch I'm hotter than a rock, yeah.
Enemy UAV active.
Oh, yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Marking new safe zone.
I don't know, I killed the one, or down the one, but...
Bullshit!
If they kill you, it's over. Get it done. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Yeah, that's fine. We have to eat at least. Or we gotta eat something. I'm gonna have a good time.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
Oh my god. With that baggy bitch, I'm not taking that baggy bitch.
Contact happening here.
Oh no! Why? Crawling away, I'm crawling away. Crawling away. Oh no, you're being shot by that guy.
Enemies right targets in my enemies right there. Nope, never mind. Enemies right there.
Those bastards are shooting at me.
Running low.
Don't you kill my Nick, you bastard! Come here!
Not that bad.
Come here! Oh. Oh, he wasn't playing. I was totally unarmed. He shot me anyway. It was like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Nick sounds extra stoned. I think I gave him one too many dabs before he left. Yeah. Your facial expression every time I kept giving it to you, like, oh, more? Yeah. Oh, really? Again? Oh, alright, cool. He was like, I like this little thing. He is.
Scratch it. Scratch. Scratch it.
Yeah, I feel it, dude. I mean, we have snacks. It's just like, nothing's hitting, dude. Down below. Come on in. I'm sleeping on the floor. Gotta run some money on me. Can't count no more. On their own. Down below. As if you're living on float. Money on me, can't count no more. Down below, down below, down below, down below, oh, oh, oh. Down below, down below, down below, oh, 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 yeah. Dig it out. There you go. Pick it up. Pick it up. There you go. Down below. Sleeping on the floor. Money on it, down below. Money on me, can't count no more. Goddamn my sinus. Ah, fucks and hates it. Oh, you're fine. No, wait something. Actually, I need to get up and get my some tissue anyway. Fucking nose, man. Ow. Oh, sorry.
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Contact happening here.
Hostile dropping into the... Watch you guys. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned. Battle Royale.
Anyone need this?
All right, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Primary objective
Taking a lot of heat.
to eliminate all enemies. Attack! Enemy dropping into the AO. UAV active. UAV active. "25 still remain in the AO. Contract failed. Your time ran out. Got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy UAV active. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
More armor right here.
Enemy UAV active. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Got movement.
They got me in their crosshairs.
An enemy team is hunting you. Don't become prey. Enemy soldier nearby.
Anyone need
Tracking him.
I got you, buddy.
Not bad.
more armor right here?
I'm
Never
under
mind.
fire.
Under heavy rain here.
Ground, move it.
Taking fire.
Enemy UAV active.
Yes, I'm driving.
Got movement.
They got me in their crosshairs.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. Moving on shooter.
No worries, you're all good.
Fire sales done. Prices are factored.
Taking a lot of heat.
I got you, I got you.
Losing ground. Move it. You've made it to the top 10.
Lights out.
You made it to the top 10. You'll make it further next time.
Yeah, my bad. I thought my mic was muted or unmuted. Yeah, I'm here. I gotta throw out some sauce. I'm eating some tortellini. Watch out, Rose. Breaking up. I can't. Alright, say that again, Dennis. I'm sorry. I had to add to my sauce. Hello? Okay, sorry. Caleb's talking. I know, rude. Fuck. I'm hoping sometime this week. Dave's supposed to be back tomorrow, so. Well, I mean, back working with us. He was in Milan. Marlin, whatever, however you say it. Just fucking, people just doing dumb shit. Like, I know what he did, but he, you know, he's playing like he don't kind of thing. Like, we'll unplug the sub pump in the basement. And it made the basement start backing up. And instead of him, like, thinking about it logically, he screamed for me. So I go running down there thinking like he hurt himself or something. He's like, dude, there's fucking water everywhere. He's like standing over by the sub pump, you know, in a puddle, basically. Turning into a lake, and I'm like, dude, plug the fucking other sub pump in there, because there's two. Like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know, it just stopped. I'm like, dude, you know, I'm yelling, I'm like, because he's got his music blaring. I'm like, dude, it doesn't look like it's plugged in. It looks like you unplugged it, you know, you unplugged it or some shit, or I was like, all I see plugged in is the fucking vacuum. Talk about, I don't know what happened. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking all brawn, dude. Like, look. This explains a little bit. Like, he asked me about wax today. He was like, so. He was like, you got a bit of that wax or whatever? I'm like, yeah. He was like, what kind of deals you got? Maybe I can make some money or something. I'm like, I do 5 for 100. Like, you know, maybe I could give you a deal. You buy like 2 of them at once. You know, I try to cut you a deal, and that way you can like break them down into individual grams. And dude, you could just see him like the numbers crunching it. Like, dude, don't break your brain. It's 20 a gram. Think about it. 5 for 100. It's not hard math, Will. Like, really, you want to be technical, like shit that I got, they sell that for 30, 35, 40 a gram in the hab. Really, shit, you could just fucking tack 5 on there. Make you a quick 5er on each one. That's what I'd do. You don't want to try getting greedy with it and then people to know you're taxing. You know. You're getting it for 20 a gram, just fuck it. You know, you break it down into fucking grams and just like, I got grams for 25. Fire. Best shit you smoke. But just not a bright light bulb guy. You know, he's more like a wrench trying to be a light bulb. Oh yeah, that's a good deal, actually. Usually it's more like four for 100. 5 grams of wax. You got some people that just are big flower people. They don't know shit about wax. They're like, damn, that's fucking $100 for 5 grams. It takes fucking 7 ounces of fucking dry flour to make, you know, an ounce of wax. That should tell you. And the potency of it is the thing. Like, flour at best can get to like mid-30s. Wax can be concentrated into 90%. So you're getting 90% of the cannabinoids, you know what I'm saying, and terpenes and all that shit. And none of the plant matter. Because that's what sets my wax aside from a lot of people that have wax right now. There is no plant matter in mine. It is just cannabinoids and terpenes. That's why it looks like it does, and that's why it's all crystally. It's just all the good stuff, none of the bad, as far as like plant matter and shit. About the cleanest way you can smoke it. Well, vape it, but shit actually don't burn well. Like if you put it on a joint, yeah, if you put it on a joint and like put a layer of wax on the joint, it don't want to burn. Same thing the weed does, just in a more concentrated. Okay. Layman term it for you in drug world. Wax is the crack form of weed. Well, you hear Nick. He was here earlier. He was here earlier. No, I'm saying like you can hear how mellow he sounds. He wasn't taking big dabs. He wasn't taking big rips. I just gave him a couple. Yeah, he'd come over and grab some weed. Yeah, he's like 20 minutes away. Yeah. I don't know. He looks like Nick. I don't know. Well, he was like the first time you're seeing him in person. I said, yeah, he looks like Nick. Nick. Dennis. No, and I'm not saying, I don't know, like, you know, this is like the first time being, like, I guess maybe it's me being older. Like, you know how you'll, like, meet people or, like, talk to people and then you meet them again later in life or whatever. It's like, you kind of hit that where you're, like, you're a little bit surprised, like, oh, they, like, maybe, not necessarily they don't look how you expected, but just, like, yeah, you know, it's the face with the voice. I didn't have that with Nick. Nick looked like Nick. It was weird. It's just like, it was like inviting an old friend in. Like, oh, what's up, buddy? No, never seen him before. That's my point. I don't know. It was just kind of one of those like, oh, what's up, Nick? I don't know. I could hear him through the door. It was Nick. You're right, but I feel like I'd be the same way with you or Jeff. Like you were like, I don't know. It's like, the visual's a plus. It's like, now there's just a face to the voice, but it's like, you're you, right? You're still you. If I took away your look right now, I turn, you know what I mean? You're still Dennis. This is a byproduct, dude. It's beauty skin deep. I know. Yeah. I was just gonna open that pack and we're just swinging. Well, no. I know that, Dennis, but I'm just saying, like, you're getting into relationship stuff, bro. I'm just talking about, like, more so. I'm just saying, like, Nick, for instance, like, Nick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I've hit instances in my life where I meet somebody, for instance, or, like, for instance, I see a picture of them. It's like, oh, that's them? You know what I mean? Kind of thing, like, oh, that's them? Like, no, I don't know. I didn't have that with Nick. I don't know if he had that situation where he was like, oh, that's what Doug looks like? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. No, I'm saying I don't know if, like, in his head he had it, like, oh, you know. I don't know. Just, Nick was Nick. His hair was longer. I will say his hair was longer than I expected it to be. He's got a little bit longer hair like I do. Like, not super, super long like mine, but he can pull it back. But no, like, I don't know. I didn't think, it didn't dawn on me too. We were sitting here and he was talking. And I thought that, like, thought ran through my head, like, wow, Nick, Nick looked like Nick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, for instance, I guess another example I can use with Gabe. When we named Gabe, me and Becca named him. I had an instance before he was born, and this was a thought in my head, not something, oh my god, I said out loud. Holy fuck. It was a definite, like, in my head thought, though, was like, what if he don't look like Gabe, right? What if his name just don't, like, can you stop and change it? Is that how, my first kid. When he was born, though, dude, it was weird. It was just, like, instantly, like, that's Gabe. I couldn't imagine his name being anything else. That's all my kids it's been like that with. I don't know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, that's who they are. I don't know, it's weird.
No!
It's one of those weird, just kind of like, it is things. Why, you could be like, why? I don't know. I don't understand. It's just, he's Gabe. Why am I me? Why does my name fit me so well? I don't know. It does. I don't know. It's weird. But again, I think it was like, even though I know what you guys look like even if it was like, 10 years from now, I would know you by your voice. I feel like your presence doesn't change in person. Right? I would still get that same, like, that's Dennis. Like, just as soon as you spoke, that's Dennis. You know what I mean? Like, instantly. That's as soon as he was like, hey, what's up? I was like, what's up, buddy? He was like, what's up, man? It was like, that's Nick. Instantly. I'm good with voices and shit like that, though. Like, I'm not great with names. Oh, yeah? I'm not great with names. I do forget names. But I'll never forget a face or a voice. Sound. $50 million in the scene with us. All my life. Grinding all my life. Sacrifice. Hustle, back to break. Got to roll the dice. That's why. All my life. I've been grinding all my life. Got to roll the dice, that's why. Alright, I've been running on my luck.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Nick, are you there? Or are you
Enemy soldier
sleeping?
nearby.
Yeah, he sounded like he was like totally on the way out though. I ain't gonna lie. He may be out, I'm not sure.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh, dude, I was gonna get it. I said I was gonna get it. You ain't gotta take it out there, man. I got it. Go ahead, Dennis.
Enemy soldier nearby. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies. Attack.
Yeah, just Bill's falling fucking awkward like Comcast pieces of shit, dude. I swear.
Positive ID on the bounty.
Yeah, dude, they just like, they swear to God they emailed me and Kayla Bull telling us that the fucking, our account fucking basically like their subscription had lapsed, you know, 2-year promotion, you know, our 2-year promotion thing. And they just like put us on some random ass expensive fucking plan. Like, motherfuckers, dude. Yeah, dude, just like out of nowhere talk about like $460 a month or like $460. It was like 2 something a month, but it was like plus what I owed, so it was like $460 something. And they just shut my shit off out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie, like I was almost okay, like fuck it, we don't need, like we're not even fucking playing like that right now. Like let's just focus on. Why do you think I save shit? That's what. Then I feel stuck, like I have to pay it. I feel like I have to, and that shit just pisses me off. Nah, not worth it. No, not at all. Don't let nobody fool. Like not where I'm at. There's no, and it's like there is, but there isn't. Not where I'm at. Like I would have to move out by like Nick or like a way nicer area to get like you can get like Uverse AT&T. And they're not too bad. Like, their internet's really good. They can be pricey, but so can Comcast. It's really not a savings. You know, I wouldn't save shit, but I would get probably a better quality internet because it's true fiber optic. Because that's where they'll get you. Like, if you were to look it up, it'll say there's fiber optic in the area, but there's no Uverse here. If you ain't got Uverse, you don't get true fiber optic. That's like, and that's out of an actual sales fucking guy for fucking AT&T's mouth. Because I was kind of pissed off because that's how they got me the last time. Was for the longest, like I was in areas that weren't eligible for Uverse. Or I mean, for their fiber optic cable or internet. Fuck, it was like 100 and something. Like 200. It was like 200 and something. Well, no, the total, see, like, alright, you got your, like, my last month, like, late fees and shit. Like, I paid my bill last month, but I owed, like, 100 and something in fees. They tacked on another fee, which that's a shit to, like, 2 something, and then they charged me, like, 2 something. Almost like they double charged me. I owe, like, what my past due was basically late fees from not fucking paying my bill on the bill payment date. Because, like, sometimes we'd be eligible for, like, just to push the bill, like, okay, I can't pay it this week. I'm gonna pay it next week. If you're not eligible, they charge you for it. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a late fee, because you ain't paid your shit on time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or like do a payment plan, and they won't hit you with no late fee. But if you're not eligible for none of that shit, you don't pay it on time, and they don't shut you off, you're gonna get a fee. The fee's the warning, like, hey, you ain't paid your bill on time. Again, it wasn't really a big deal. It's had I knew my shit was up this month, if it had just been normal, I'd have just got a bill instead of them shutting me off. They'd have just fucking billed it again, and I'd have just fucking, you know what I'm saying? We'd have checked the bill later in the month and been like, oh fuck, okay, it's like 4 something. Let me pay that. You know, or like let me pay a good portion of that. You can do an auto bill payment thing, but it's just...
Exactly. So I'm sequencing my entire DNA. Find where the defective gene directly.
Yeah, they probably have something like that. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna lie, it's normally, we keep track of this shit. It's just they sprung it at the first of the month. See, when I got my Comcast hooked up, I specifically, like, my second month, had them change the bill payment date, like their billing cycle. Like, even though technically they flipped it to where instead of it being like when I started, they billed me at the end. Right? So I would get my bill at the, like, they would actually charge me at the end of the month. So if it ever came in risk of them trying to shut me off because they were billing me and I hadn't paid the previous bill, I had time. Because, you know, consumers always falls in, like, the beginning of the month. It just does. They always want to hit you at the beginning of the month. And then your phone's usually, like, the middle of the month. So it was like, I kind of, like, I told them, like, look, because they were like, when do you want your bill payment for? And at first it was like, I'll do it for the middle of the month. And I thought about it, I was like, you know what? No, don't do that. Like, can you put it in between the last 2 weeks? You know, and they were like, pick a day. Like, look, I don't care what day it is. I just need it to be in between the last 2 weeks so I have time from the, you know, the second week into the third to fourth week of the month. I can come up with all that money I will be able to do it. Instead of them hitting me all in 1 month, or I mean 1 week with like $1,000 bill, because all my bills are hitting like $1,000 right now. Like, all together. I just paid $350 to fucking consumers. I just paid another fucking, you know, $460 to fucking Comcast, and I still gotta pay another 2 something, you know, 3 something to fucking, like, fuck, dude. And it's, you know, it kind of got her thinking I was mad at her. Like, I'm not mad at anybody, and it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, 1,000, fucking, we don't even make 1,000 together. Like, what the fuck? If I wouldn't have had the money, you know, or, you know, us together didn't have the money, we'd kind of just be without internet. Because they don't like fucking working with you. They really don't. Like, usually I gotta call and threaten them. I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta call and threaten them motherfuckers. I gotta play the like, alright, that's it. I'm just gonna fucking switch service. Petty bastards. But I'm an asshole when I want my money right now. You know? I'm saying, like, you know, big companies like that can, like, fucking, you know, be an asshole about small payments, but it's like, I want my fucking, you know, week and a half worth of work. It's like, oh, well, dude, I ain't got my money yet. I mean, yeah, if we're not using it, so it's like, yeah. It's just not the point, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude, what I need is that just one real silent investor, Dennis. That one. No, and I know you are. It's you and Jeff both, like, do you know, I've had so many people kind of like, and see, you got people that in their heads like, here's a couple $100. I mean, it helped. Not like, and I've told them to, I'm like, nah, like, or they're like, oh, I can fuck, or you'll have them people be like, oh, I can give you some clones, or give you, like, I'll invest. No, I need somebody to, like, really invest, dude, like, $5 grand would change the world, dude, right now. Revamp my whole grow. It would revamp my whole grow. It would give me fucking new lights, which would alter, which would, no, that would be lights and power cap. It definitely 100% goes in the business, but it would be, you know what I'm saying, I would get my lights and then I'd take the rest of the money and fucking just set it aside. That way, if shit ever goes sour, like in a week where it's like I just don't make shit. COVID happened, I don't know. I have money to fall back on the grow until I really start fucking getting my numbers up and my yield. Yeah, it would, like, I would grab lights, because, like, for instance, right now, I could redo my 10x10 with just 2 LEDs. My buddy's got 2 fucking Spectre King fucking 650 watt LEDs, or what he did. His that's the brand he used for the longest time. I can get them from him for $1,200. Them are 1,000-watt fixtures, or I mean $1,000 fixtures used. So I'd take $1,200, get them from him, and then I'd just put the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the other fucking 3,800 and just put it up.
Psychosis is not on you. No, it's not. You know that, right? Even if you had still a signature, it wouldn't have changed anything. He still would have gotten sick. He would have. Do you know where Adam had his first psychotic break? College. Hundreds of miles from home, surrounded by strangers. jumped out of his window because he thought he was flying. He broke 4 bones. And you know what they did?
100%.
Dry him out. They thought he was hot. He could have died. Yeah, he could have. He was scared out of his mind, and he was alone. What was that? Doesn't that feel guilty?
Yeah,
No.
it says 2/12/55 a month.
Yeah, they're out their fucking mind.
What I owe.
I said, yeah, they're out their fucking mind. 21250. Yeah, for what? Oh, that would be my lights, and like that would give. It did. Jesus Christ. I mean, technically, that would just give me captive. Like, I could actually delve into what light I want, whatever light I want. But my, you know, like I was telling my, I was either gonna go towards Gravita. There's a brand called Gravita, or I was gonna get the Grower's Choice light. They were like 700 a piece. And he was like, you know, he was talking about, you know, Spectre King, and I was looking at them. They're a good brand too. And he was like, well, fuck. He was like, dude, you know, he was showing me them. He was like, them, you know, he was like, they got a better coverage area. And I'm like, yeah, they fucking do. I'm like, well, fuck, they're 1,000. He was like, yeah. He was like, that's the only thing, you know, they tend to be a little pricier. You know, I don't know if it's a manufacturing thing. They're just built better or whatever, but he was like, well, fuck. He was like, I got 2 of them. I'm like, what do you mean you got 2? He was like, I got 2 sitting in my fucking, he was like, I'm not using them right now. He was like, I had him in my other facility. He was growing with a partner for like the last 2 years, but the dude put up like, it was like 180,000. And the agreement was, you know, as long as he got his money back within 3 years, he'd be happy. Josh got it back in under a year. You know what I'm saying? And just 2 years in, dude just fucking wasn't really being an equal partner, so Josh just walked away. And he pulled his little bit of equipment that he had, you know, he had and just fucking went back to doing his thing. Like, he's actually about to open a new facility here soon, but he was actually schooling me. He was like, be careful fucking going in business with me. He was like, you know, he was like, wait, he was, you know, another one of the people told me, he was like, wait for somebody to really invest in you, like, that believes in you. They don't have an agenda behind it. They just want to see you succeed. He was like, them are the kind of people you want in your corner, not somebody that like wants to, they appear that they want to invest in you, but they really have an end game through you. You know what I mean? Because at first it's going to start to seem like, oh yeah, you know, I'll help you. And then it's like, then they kind of force this kind of like, well, no, I want it done this way. Like, wait a minute, this is my thing though. Like, who, you know, oh, why, I helped you. I fronted this to you. You know, I should have control kind of shit. And that's kind of how dude was getting with my buddy. He was like, nah, fuck that. Like, this is my shit. You know, I put this time in, not you. You know, so. I get it. I thought, you know, like I bet could have got some, you know, and weed or some weed for Nick, but it's like nothing I can stand behind other than my own. And I was almost out of mine, so when I got that from Zelly, it was like he mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I could do that, dude. Like, that guy's the fucking an artisan like myself, you know. He really takes, you know, wholehearted pride in his craft, so, and you can see it in the bud, you know. It just, I was like, well, when he was looking up, like, yeah, it's alright. He was like, this is really fucking what you talk about. He's like, it's really good. I like this. Like, I I've been smoking fucking, you know, I'm like a quarter pound in now. Quarter pound in, you're like, I want something different. Doesn't mean the weed ain't good, it's just, want something different. That's terp sugar though, dude. Boy. I was excited to let him try that now. Oh, we hung out for like an hour, 2. I was like, he like threw me off because he was like, yeah, he was like, he said something like, I'm on my way home now. He was like, well, I'm like 20 minutes away. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'm just saying, I'm about probably 20 minutes away. Like, you're gonna have to, it'll like, give me a sec. Let me get there. No, not at all. Man, my house is shit, but I mean, everybody kind of knows that, so what's there to be really nervous about? Oh, it's just a beat up ass house. Some good stuff. Oh shit. Yeah, it's about that time. Yeah, probably should. I gotta work in the AM. Unfortunately. Hey, man. I mean, you already have invested in the dream just with your confidence, and you know what I'm saying, so I'll take what I can get. Oh yeah, I just gotta, again, that's gotta work my time schedule out, dude. I really gotta figure some shit out, take a little bit of a, not necessarily like break where I'm just taking hella time off from work, but I gotta get this tooth pulled, and I still ain't done that. Get my health a little better.